It's that time again. The Sephora sale is upon us. And if there's one thing that I love to do on this channel, it's share with you guys my favorite products so that you know what to buy, things that you can trust to spend your money on because they have been tried and tested by yours truly. Today, I'm gonna talk about all the Sephora makeup that I have either repurchased at least once or that I repurchase over and over again. These are products that have stood the test of time and that I always go back to. I'm someone who loves to try new things and test out new products. So if I'm repurchasing something that I've used before in the past, that just goes to show how much I truly love it. So let's jump right into the video. Let's talk makeup. So during the Sephora sale, the Sephora brand products are at an even higher discount than everything else in the store. And I've tried quite a few products from Sephora's line and I don't love them all, to be honest, but one thing that I do love are their 12-hour eye pencils. Are these the softest, creamiest pencils on the market? No. Will they stay on your eye, including in your waterline, for the longest out of any other pencil that I have ever tried? Absolutely yes. These pencils last forever. They last so long, they will stay on the eye no matter what, and they come in so many different fun colors. I just think they're such a great, fantastic product at an amazing price. If you're looking for a new eyeliner or something to stock your makeup kit with, these are incredible and I highly, highly recommend them. I have tried so many concealers. They keep discontinuing my favorite concealers, which is just devastating, but one that I always come back to, one that I can always rely on, and one that I think is amazing value for the price is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. You get so much product in here. This is 13.5 mils of concealer. When I pull this out of my freelance makeup kit, people think that this is foundation because of how much product is actually in here. Just for reference, my other favorite concealer at the moment is the Makeup by Mario's Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. This is 5.8 mil, so you get more than double in here and they are around the same price point. So you get way more value for your money with this product. This concealer just really comes through for me. It's great under the eyes. It's also great on the skin. It's really nice and full coverage. It has more of a matte consistency. I'm not a person who really loves glowy hydrating concealers. I find that they crease really easily underneath my eyes and that they don't give me enough coverage. I love a full coverage. I want to banish the darkness, get rid of the redness, and this is gonna do that for me. This is my second bottle of this product. Like I said, I was trying out a ton of different concealers and I just had to repurchase this one because I needed something solid that I could count on in my makeup collection. So if you're looking for a new concealer to try, I feel like this was really popular for a few years, but is kind of being slept on now. So definitely check this guy out. Great product, great value. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder has been my go-to setting powder for like 8 years. This is such an amazing, beautiful product. It does such an amazing job of setting your makeup and giving your skin this beautiful airbrushed effect without making the skin feel dry, without making the skin feel cakey, without making the skin look heavy. It's jet milled 3 times, so it's extremely finely milled. It has almond oil and rose wax in it so that it doesn't dry out the skin. It's just perfect. I'm someone who loves a pressed powder over a loose powder. I know loose powders are really popular right now, but I find that packing on loose powder can just look really heavy and dry and cakey, so I'm not about that life. I love to set everything down without having that dryness and that heaviness, and if you're the same, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder is for you. A new love of mine. This is the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. I had bought this little travel size to test it out to see what I thought of it because I had seen so many other makeup artists hyping this up online. And as soon as I used up this little travel size one, I immediately went out and bought a full size one for my kit, which I have since used up and repurchased again. I think this is the most incredible setting spray that I have ever used. It does such an amazing job of extending the longevity of your makeup. If you want your makeup to just stay in place, last all night, then this guy is for you. A couple notes on this product right here. It is really heavily scented. It feels really tight and sticky when you apply it to the skin, and it is going to change the consistency and look of your makeup. It definitely makes the skin look more matte. It definitely makes it look a little bit more flat. So keep that in mind. But in my opinion, especially when I'm working and people need their makeup to last from like 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. the next day, it's worth it to have that little bit of extra matteness. It's worth it to have that little bit of a tight feeling for a couple of hours in order to have the makeup really last. If you're looking for a setting spray that's more for the day-to-day and you don't want to have the heavy fragrance, you don't want it to feel tight, you just want it to extend the longevity of your makeup without changing the finish of your skin, something that I always talk about in these videos is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This will do all of those things perfectly for you. It's going to help the powders just kind of settle into the skin, melt in with your liquid products underneath, and look really natural, fresh, creamy, dewy, while maintaining and extending the life of your full face of makeup. It definitely does that, but it doesn't do it in the same way as the one size. So depending on your needs, I personally love to have both on hand depending what I need that day, but both of these are amazing and products that I've repurchased over and over again. I've been buying this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray since I was probably 15 or 16 years old. So that's like almost 20 years, you guys. That's crazy. Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. Guys, this is an oldie but a goodie, okay? This is something that I recently repurchased because, like I said, I'm the type of person who really likes to try out new things, and I love testing out new bronzers. So I tried out 3 or 4 different new bronzers. I tried the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, which I did go through a whole package of that. I tried 2 different bronzers from Hourglass. I tried a bronzer from Makeup by Mario, and I just didn't love any of the colors. So I decided to go back to something that I had used many years ago that is still on the market today and is still like a classic cult favorite product, and that was this guy, Hoola Bronzer. I've been using this for a few months now, and it literally just gives the perfect color. It is not too red, not too orange. The formula itself is really beautiful. It doesn't go on super pigmented, but it's also not super light either. I don't love a bronzer that you need to put like 10 different layers on to layer it up. I tried one from ColourPop that was like that. It was a really nice color, but I had to really spend forever layering up the pigmentation to get it where I wanted it to be. Also don't love a bronzer that's so pigmented that I'm spending forever trying to blend it out once I apply it to the skin. This one is the perfect amount of pigmentation. It also blends beautifully without much effort. So highly recommend if you're looking for a new bronzer. Hoola Bronzer is one that I've repurchased recently for the first time after many years, and I just absolutely love it and think it's such a good product, and it's a cult classic makeup favorite amongst makeup artists and consumers alike for a reason. Okay, the last makeup product that we're gonna talk about before we move on to skincare and hair care is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadows. I love this product, and I didn't discover my love of this product until I no longer worked for the brand. When I was working at the counter, I just like didn't really understand them. I didn't know how to work with them, and they just weren't for me. But after I left Charlotte Tilbury and I was experimenting with them a little bit more, I discovered that I actually love these, and I've used up entire pots of them, both again on myself and in my freelance makeup kit, and repurchased them because I just always need to have them on hand. My favorite colors are definitely the rose gold and the champagne. My favorite way to use these is as bases, so I really like to apply a thin layer all over my eyelid before I go in with my other eyeshadows to add that nice base layer of pigment that helps the rest of the eyeshadows that I put on top, the powder versions of eyeshadow, look even better. It just gives so much dimension to the eye. If you're adding shadows that have glitter or sparkle, it really helps those to pop. They're also really great on their own if you just want to apply a really light layer of pigment, something that's a little bit shiny that catches the light really beautifully. They work really well for that too. They are a cream product, and I have heard people complaining about them creasing before, but that's not an issue that I've ever experienced personally, and it's also not an issue that I've ever had brides complain to me about after using it on them in their trial. The key with this is just not to apply too much product. I like to use a duo fiber brush that just doesn't pick up too much product and applies a really nice light wash of color all over the lid. Any kind of fluffy eyeshadow brush is gonna give you that effect. And then especially if you're setting them with a powdered eyeshadow afterwards, you shouldn't experience any creasing at all. So absolutely love these, and if you're looking to treat yourself to something special, something beautiful, shiny, this is a great option. Let's talk skincare really quickly because I have been talking about these products for years and you guys don't need to hear me talk about them again, but for any new viewers, my most most repurchased product from Charlotte Tilbury, which you can also get at Sephora, is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is a daily moisturizer and does such an amazing job of flooding the skin full of moisture and just making it look so hydrated and fresh and glowy. It's also the perfect base for foundation. If you use this as a primer and then go in with your foundation over top, your foundation is just gonna look so juicy and plump. It's gonna blend out easily. It's gonna stay hydrated all day. I just absolutely love this product and I buy it over and over and over again for myself and for my freelance makeup kit. It's my #1 favorite skincare product. It's probably my favorite product from the Charlotte Tilbury brand and definitely something that I continuously repurchase and have been doing so for years. And then I'm putting this in the skincare section as well because it is skincare. This is another product that I am always hyping up and always talking about. You can see my tube's a little worse for wear because I've been trying to squeeze out every last drop from this container while I wait for the Sephora sale to come so that I can repurchase it because I'm almost completely out of it. This is the Jack Black Moisture Therapy Lip Balm. It has SPF 25 and it comes in a few different scents. This one is the lemon, which I really like. It's like a lemon cake type of flavor. I really like it. This is the only lip balm that I repurchase tube after tube after tube because it actually works. There are so many lip balms on the market that hydrate your lips while it's on it, but as soon as that product leaves your lips, they feel dry and cracked, just like they did before you put the product on. This is gonna actually help to repair and hydrate your lips. It's so good for the dry winter months when my lips are just cracking and breaking and bleeding. It does such an amazing job of giving relief while also giving me long-term moisture and hydration. I love that it has the SPF 25 so that it protects my lips from the sun. It's something that I'm always talking about that I had to include because I'm definitely gonna be picking up a few of these myself in the upcoming sale. Okay, let's talk hair care. I've been on a little bit of a hair care journey. I've been growing out my blonde bleach and my #1 goal for my hair is for it to just look smooth and shiny and luscious and beautiful and sleek. And in order to do that, my hair needs to be healthy, but I also need to use heat on it. My hair naturally has a lot of wave and texture. It can be a little bit frizzy. So I'm someone who, if I want my hair to look nice, needs to blow dry it and use heat on it first. If you're also someone who blow dries your hair, then I have 2 products that you are going to love. The first is the Way Hair Gloss. So this is actually my first tube of this, but I am 100% gonna be repurchasing this in the upcoming sale because I'm almost out of it. This is a product that I tried last year for the first time. So this bottle has lasted me basically a year. So the way that you use this is you replace your conditioner with this product every couple of washes and on days where you're gonna be using heat on your hair afterwards. It's heat activated. So what I like to do is wash my hair with shampoo. I'll go in with this, following the instructions on the back of the bottle. I'll rinse it out, get out of the shower, let my hair air dry to like 80 to 90% if I can, and then I'll go in with my blow dryer and blow dry everything out smoothly. And you guys, I cannot explain to you how amazing of a job this does at giving me shine, sleekness, silkiness. Like it literally just makes my hair look so beautiful. I did use it today, so let me just pull my hair down to show you. Okay, so I hope you guys can see how smooth and sleek my hair is. There's no hair flying away, there's no frizziness, everything is just lying perfectly smooth. It has beautiful shine. I just absolutely love what this does for my hair when I'm blow drying it. This product is not going to be for you if you have thinner or shorter hair. It definitely leaves a layer of something on your hair that I feel like if you don't have enough hair for it or your hair isn't coarse enough is gonna actually weigh it down and make it look kind of like oily potentially. But for me, I don't have super coarse hair. I just have a lot of like regular textured hair that has a wave, and yeah, it just works so beautifully for me. So if you're someone who blow dries your hair and you want it to look smooth and straight and sleek and be just like perfectly tame, check this guy out. And then something that I'm also always recommending to you guys is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. I like to use this as my heat protectant and like kind of detangler slash leave-in conditioner on my damp hair. So again, anytime that I know I'm going to be going in with heat, I will apply this to my damp hair, brush it all through, and then go in with my blow dryer just to help protect it and yeah, keep my hair healthy, which has been one of my goals for the year. So love this stuff too. Besides the heat protectant aspect of it, it makes my hair feel really soft and smooth. It helps detangle without leaving any of that kind of residue. So it doesn't weigh the hair down at all. And every time I finish it, I feel like I need more of it in my life and I pick up a new one. And that's it, you guys. Those are 11 products from Sephora that I either continuously repurchase or have repurchased. Let me know down below what you guys are picking up in the Sephora sale this year. Let me know your favorite things to get whenever they go on sale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that more people can see it too. You can subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye guys.